Hi, I'm Jenny Vrentas. I'm here at Giants Stadium with Mike Garafolo, the recent recipient of our highest honor for reporters in the Star Ledger newsroom.
Did you vote for that, by the way? Thank you. I appreciate that.
No problem. No problem. I just had to give you a little props on camera. I was going to get you a crown, but I didn't make it to Burger King to pick one of them up. So
I'm traded for a wool hat right now. Anyways.
Well, getting back to the point, we have the Cowboys here this weekend and first NFC East game since the season opener.
Yeah. It's nice to have these games back. I feel like we haven't had a whole lot to talk about. And you know, you've got the Bengals and the Seahawks, and you know, Steelers game had a little juice to it. But this is the NFC East. These are the games that I look forward to. I love Cowboys week. Every year, excuse me. Those are the weeks that are definitely have the most pop, if you will, and maybe not so much this week. Why is that?
They just have a lot of injuries. No Romo, Witten's injured.
Yeah.
Secondary's banged up. Is this going to be kind of a? It's not the showdown everyone expected it to be. So, I mean, is that going to have an impact on how it's played out on Sunday? It's going to be a little bit boring, or?
No, I don't think it'll be boring. I think this is still going to be a physical game. I think it's still one they're looking forward to. I do know that they were looking more forward to the Cowboys being favored in this game because they love the fact that they won the Super Bowl, and then I think it was the day after or maybe the week after, all of a sudden people started saying, okay, well now let's look towards Super Bowl 43 and the Cowboys are the favorite. And they're saying, well, didn't we just win the Super Bowl and now we've been bumped down? Why? Like, how did that happen? So they were looking forward to making the statement this week, and they're not quite going to be able to do it because they're getting a Cowboys team that, like you said, is nicked up and not really what they were supposed to be here coming into this game. But you know what? They won't look past it if that's what you're asking me. There's no chance that that'll happen.
Well, and I mean, the last time they played the Cowboys was the playoffs when the Giants weren't supposed to win that game, and there they are knocking the Cowboys off. I mean, that's got to play into the Cowboys' emotions a little bit.
Yeah, it will. You know, it's funny. I was thinking about the America's Game DVD that I watched, the America's Game that NFL Network does, where Tom Coughlin at the end says, you know, don't talk to the media about this, and he points up to the camera in the locker room and says, thanks for the tickets, Jerry, because he was making a reference to Jerry Jones had given his players the tickets to the NFC Championship game. I wonder, you know, if that's in Jerry Jones's mind. I wonder if that's in the players' mind, because I'm sure that they saw that. Maybe that's a little bit of motivation on their part. But you mentioned that game. That game was a run-heavy attack by the Cowboys because Terrell Owens was nicked up, so they really tried to compensate for that by saying, you know what, we're going to run Marion Barber, we're going to run Marion Barber. And that played into the Giants' hands because that was the kind of game that they needed. Not a shootout, just a low-scoring game, 10-play, 14-play drives, whatever the Cowboys had. They had long drives, and I think that's what you're going to see on Sunday. And again, that could play to the Giants' advantage. I think it will.
Yeah, well, I guess that's something we'll have to see.
One more thing before we go. Who's the third cornerback in? You got any?
I think it's Terrell Thomas will be playing.
It will, because Kevin Dockery's out. So you think it's going to be Terrell Thomas?
I think it's going to be Terrell Thomas.
Scoop?
I'll put money on that. Put money on that.
All right, Scoop Vrentas.
We'll see. Scoop Vrentas.
We'll see if you're right.
We'll see. We'll see. I probably won't be, but you know. If I'm right, can I wear your crown?
No, you can wear my wool hat.
I'll wear your wool hat. Great. Thank you. Jenny, Mike, saying goodbye from Giants Stadium.